Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison Cruz, and once again from the relative safety of the dilapidated temple, I'd like to welcome you back to the adventures of Sekiro, the Lone Wolf, aka Master Protector to the Divine Heir, aka the one-armed killing machine extraordinaire. Last time on the game, we explored quite a lot of the Ashina outskirts, more or less taking our newly acquired prosthetic arm out for a spin and going on a murdering rampage, to say the absolute least. But during our travels, we ran into this sweet, poor, old, senile lady who granted us a bell charm, and it's been heavily alluded to that we should probably investigate the kind-faced Buddha with it. So, without further ado, let's pay our respects.
目をつぶり、鈴の声を聞いてやるといい。その鈴の音が呼び覚ますじゃろう。眠っちまってるお前さんの古い記憶を。
Well then, I'm gonna be completely honest here. That is among one of the last things that I expected to have happen upon offering but a simple bell charm to that kind-faced Buddha. It appears as though we have been completely and utterly scammed, however, and are being forced to relive past trauma that we have absolutely no memory of from this fateful night all those years ago. But hey, at least we can go ahead and acquire some new skills and really put that shinobi title to our good name. We currently have 3 different types of skills: combat arts, shinobi martial arts, and latent skills, which are probably my favorite of the bunch. As of now, you should probably have a single skill point at which you could probably invest a little into the Whirlwind Slash. Perfectly serviceable for this point in the game, but I would highly recommend holding off on that and saving up with the Makiri counter. This is an incredible, devastating technique that is going to take you to the ends of the game, and mastering the Makiri is truly the one way to get ahead in this game, so we will definitely be saving up for that. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Harada Estate, set ablaze by a merry band of raiders, rapscallions, and bandits. This place would look awful picturesque if it wasn't set on fire, but I would definitely sleep here. This place just looks so cozy. But it behooves us to go and unravel the mystery of what the hell we're doing here, or what is even going on to begin with. Starting with this unfortunately fallen soldier.
お主、フクロウのせがれか。何があった？賊どもが平田屋敷に巫女様を急ぐのじゃ。今は幾年だ？何をおかしな。教えてくれ。流泉詣での年であろう。流泉詣3年前か。どういうことだ。武士殿は古い記憶と言った。何も覚えてはおらぬが、これは過去ということか。
Ah, yes. Nothing like a good old-fashioned healthy heaping dose of amnesia to really get the creative juices flowing. Well, unfortunately, we have to deal with bandits, and they are quite the underbelting fighters, usually trying to distract you with flashy techniques and fire. At which point, wait, you had oil on you. This is really nice because This means that enemies will now take more vitality damage from fire and be more vulnerable to being burned. The same can be applied to you as well, so make sure to pick up a couple of dousing powders to really decrease that buildup, and hopefully you won't have to succumb to the burn. But chances are it'll likely happen. Those damn cheaters. For as sprawling as the state is, it's fairly straightforward, but there is a good number of pickups like this treasure carp scale. To the average person, it is just a beautiful scale. But there are some who exalt a certain master who consider these scales among the most precious things in the world. For this reason, collecting them could be worthwhile. Yes, and I will certainly be keeping an eye out for those. As far as this gentleman is concerned, let's just go and take him out now. Really thin the herd a bit. Oh, are you signaling to your friends, or do they think you're doing your little semaphore routine again? Here, take some of that. So much for that. Just see them like applauding from afar, like, "You're doing great, Jim. Just keep it up. Keep on practicing." So in the water, you'll notice there is actually this pinkish carp, and you want to definitely take it out whenever you see it, because if it gets whiff of any danger, it will run away. But they will always drop a treasure carp scale the first time you kill them. If they do end up disappearing, they respawn pretty quick, so I wouldn't worry too much about them getting away. Also, as you can see, Sekiro is a fine swimmer, and eventually, once he learns how to hold his breath indefinitely, he will be able to dive and explore these waters further, but I will have to wait till pretty late in the game, to be completely honest here. Also, oh, hello. Yeah, I don't think we can get this one until we can dive, so it's not going to matter much for now because... Oh, no. I really hope he doesn't want any paper.
お主、恋の鱗を知らんかい。キラキラ光る宝鯉の鱗。それを持てば存分に褒美を取らそうぞ。
This is Pot Noble Harunaga, and with him we will be able to make purchases with our scales, starting with easily one of the best health restoration items in the game, Divine Grass. Out of an abundance of caution, I never used it because they are in very short supply, but just know they are great. Also, the Withered Red Gourd, which will reduce burn buildup and increases resistance, but it cannot heal burn itself, so a slightly weaker version of Dousing Powder. But just like your healing gourds, these will restore upon resting, so definitely in your best interest to probably pick this up at some point. There will be 2 others we can grab, so keep that in mind. As for the mask fragments, this is a really mixed bag, and until we are susceptible to picking up a couple of other fragments, I'm not going to get into them right now. It's just, when you make the mask, it's very underwhelming, and I don't want to spoil it now, but we'll move on to the floating passage text. Again, another perfectly serviceable combat art for you to use in the early game, and would probably be worth it just because it's a little more floaty. For now, I think I am going to go for the gourd and call it good, because we're not going to have enough to be able to purchase these for a while, so.
良き心がけ褒めてとらす。また鱗持っておいでや。
I will certainly be sure to do so as he decides to run away. He gets scared about absolutely nothing. Pick up that purse, and yeah, there's not much to explore around here, unfortunately, but that's okay. I'm gonna go climb up on this rock and wait for that carp to respawn. Oh, there you go. That was actually really bad. No, come back. If they get caught on a wall, it's pretty easy to track them down, but in the more open, watery areas, generally, it's probably just going to be a wait where they respawn and then get them that way. Yeah, I think that might be everything over here for now. Unsurprisingly, you can't really go far beyond that. There's just a hard, invisible wall that stops you. Wait a minute, what? Huh? That's not supposed to happen. Interesting. Hold on. Wait a minute. This is new, I think. You're not supposed to do that. But I can grab it, apparently. What the hell? Were there 2 here the whole time? That's a little silly, I think. Well, I'm glad we were able to figure that out. Oh, and there's a dog over there. God damn it. Why? Why must it be the best boys? Oh shit, he saw me. Yeah, he is a real good boy. Oh, and someone heard me from over there? I'm calling some slight shenanigans, I think. Man, these guys can notice me like gangbusters. I wonder, though, can I do the thing? Oop, like that, apparently. That's alright. Still got the 1-2 on him, and we've got another possession balloon. That's good. More oil, which is definitely going to be useful here. I think, let's see. Oh yeah, there's a pack of dogs. That's not good. Probably just be worth it to just, from afar. There we go. Oops. Oop, that's not who I was aiming for. Thank you. Sir. Oh my god. Why are you gonna be so tantalizing to me? Oh, and we got our second skill point. Nice. I am actually surprised we are already there. Now, as for you, just inherently oblivious to everything going on around you. Nope, not quite. That's right. You get some loving from behind. Yeah, I thought this front area might have been slightly more stacked, but clearly not the case. Alright, well, first and foremost, let's climb over the gate and make our way to our next sculptor's idol. This is probably going to be where we spawn in for most of this area. Let's go ahead and grab the Makiri and enjoy in its benefits, as I'm sure we will likely be able to do. Over here, this is kind of misleading. They give you a ceramic shard to presumably use on this gentleman here, but the thing is that he will notice you before you can yoink him from around the corner, which is really unfair. And I don't like how we can't do that. See? He was just like, hey, don't do that. Don't alert his friends. And y'all are dropping a lot of really good items. Can I be honest here? I think this might be the episode of just inherent honesty. Well, without spoiling too much, again, we are going to come back here at a future point where things are going to be slightly different. So I'm hoping I don't accidentally forget certain things here and there. Grab some more sugar for our sweet tooth. And I think we can probably scale this. Here we go. There are a lot of gentlemen just kind of minding their own business. This guy included. He was just busy reflecting upon his life. Now I wonder, that guy has a bow, which worries me. Let's go ahead and see if I can't just... Here we go. What, does he think he's holding a rifle? Hold on. What do you got in your hand there, mister? I am very curious. Are you two practicing for the production of the incredible semaphore show? Thank you. Thank you for obliging me. I appreciate it. Oh, that guy, he fell over again. What do you know? Well, unfortunately for us, this is where we need to go, but the door is currently locked, and we'll have to approach from the other side, which means taking out at least 3 or 4 dudes over here. It's a little worrying. But if I go this way, where this dude's body is gonna keep on spazzing out, I think we might be able to do something here. Some of these ledges you can actually grab, I promise, but others not so much. Am I not supposed to go this way? I want to avoid all of these gentlemen at most, if not all costs. Here we go. Oh, what do we got? Ah. So you two are talking. He's just staring. What if I do something like this? By the way, I have never used this many ceramic shards in my entire life. I'm just curious. I just want to see. Is this guy, he's holding his invisible rifle again. Did those get edited out of the 4Kids cut? Sorry, that was stupid. You know, at least this guy, he's seeing it through to the end. He's like, you know what, that was actually really fucking weird, guys. Why are you just ignoring this? Oh, and he has the axe too. What a get. Can I do it again? Wait, what the? That's not what I want to do. I was locked onto him. There we go. All right, enough of those. Yeah, he's just holding his invisible rifle. Like he's a man of the Peace Corps. Well, I wonder. I should have probably snuck up on him, now that I think about it. That would have likely been the play here. Let's go and grab some sugar. And will this work? Oh my god. For as good as these people's eyesight is, they can't hear worth a damn. Was there not a fourth person here? I could have sworn at some point there might have been, but... Huh. Alright, well, maybe not. Oh, shit! I did not... What were you doing? And why could I not sneak up on you? I'm gonna go and steal your pellets and all your dousing powders. Yeah, this is really a tragic scene. It's quite unfortunate across the board. Well, we'll go over this way. Oh, this. Oh, man. I'm probably gonna find myself getting wrecked here. Uh-oh, that's not supposed to happen. And then clipped the roof there. That's kind of the downside about the shuriken, is that it doesn't always connect when you want it to. This guy seems very concerned. It's like, hey, he was throwing shit at my dog. Don't make me go John Wick on you. Oh, there it is. Let's see, will we be able to make this work? There he is. Oh, it's another dog. And you're going to alert everybody. Oh, there you are. Oh my god. Right in the nick of time. No, it's just Poochie. He's always just barking up a storm. Don't worry about him. This guy's absolutely sloshed. Oh, the archer saw me. Okay, that's fun. Love it when that happens. More ceramic shards to fill up. Yeah, there's somebody just hanging out on the roof while they're all celebrating their pillaging ways. That's not fun. Oh man, why there have to be so many dudes just hanging out? Yeah, I'm gonna go sneak up on this guy if I can. They seem very perturbed. Uh-oh. Yeah. Just the long range guys. He...
吹き術とはよく言ったものよ。景気づけにはぴったりだ。ちげえね。新規臭い田舎屋敷だ。せめて最後くらいはパーッとね。
Oh, well, there they actually talk about it. There's a man stumbling through. God, if I had one specific combat art, that would make this incredible. Oh boy. Yeah, they are wasted beyond reason here. Let's just go and... Oh! This guy's no idea. Oh my god. And I got poked by this asshole. Jesus. I can't even see. Thank you. Oh my god. And another dog? What is happening? That is not very nice. God. And Ori's like meowing up a storm over there for some reason. Alright, sure, we'll fight. To the death. God, something about fighting in this area is just, it's always rubbed me the wrong way. Just all the awnings and the hay roofs. It's just so distracting. Alright, take another fistful of ash and a small fortune. But the main attraction here is the flame barrel. It is difficult to control the rage-filled red eyes with the power of man alone. However, a fire-based weapon could be a means of resisting them. They are said to fear fire above all else. Absolutely. Another balloon of wealth, which I could have probably popped before, you know, grabbing these men's fortunes. But, yeah, that guy that staggered over here, he is usually back behind these houses taking a leak, and it's kind of funny, actually. yeah, that will just about do it for here. This is time for our secondary loot job. Grab some more of those spirit emblems. That works for me. And that might be it for items. The flame barrel was the most important thing. So we'll definitely need to make sure to go back for that. But first things first, we're on to something else with this poor soul. Oh no.
なんてゲロども。
おい、
お主確か忍びよな。であればお堂の忍びよの奴らを頭蓋を叩き割って頼む。
With pleasure, my man. For what they've done to those doggos, it's the least I can do. First things first, let's go head over here and see if we can't find that axe. Could it be? Oh.
兄貴、次はこのお堂ですかい。いや、そこはいい。次に行くぞ。けんど、供え物でもあれば重蔵様に。やめんか。仏様には手出し無用。何度言やわかるんだ、タコが。怒らないでおくれよ、兄貴。タコでごめんよ。
So you guys don't take from Buddha, huh? That is a weird moral line to draw, considering the situation. This guy also just does not seem to know how to react. Thank you for that, I suppose. So the first time I played this is the first of many stories of this ilk, but because they said that they don't steal from Buddha, is there somebody in there? There totally is. I was under the assumption that there was nothing else here aside from what we could grab, and I didn't think that we could steal from the temple, but as it turns out, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. I'm going to take on that coin purse, and we can step in here to grab ourselves something pretty incredible. I present, ladies and gentlemen, the Shinobi Axe of the Monkey. This boorish axe is used less for cutting and more for breaking things with its weight. Once the favored weapon of a shinobi known as the Bounding Monkey of the Sunken Valley, it was lost along with his left arm. Well then, that seems very intriguing if you ask me. But I think that was the main point of this little spot, so let's climb on up, and we can probably just go across the street here. We've got some roosters. Oh, that's right. The rooster home. Oh no. Probably end up getting pecked to death here. Because these things hurt. These things will do a number on you. It's like they have retaliated against their farmer masters, and they decided, hey, you know what? We don't have to deal with this. Let's take over. Let's take advantage of all of this nonsense. Which, speaking of, there's one thing that we have not yet shown, and that is the firecrackers. We'll go and throw that on here. It's probably better to, yikes, be very careful. Thank you. God. Oh, and the deflect. That's really disorienting. I don't think I've ever done that before. They fly into the air. Okay, let me sneak up on one of you at least. The firecrackers take 2 spirit emblems, which is a little pricey right now, but that's alright. Usually bring up their posture quite a bit, and it leaves them pretty defenseless for the time being. As far as other things are concerned, that must be it. At least I hope so. No more roosters, no more cocks in this house. This is a completely and utterly cock-free zone. Go and take the pellet, and let's go back this way. This is going to open the shortcut back to that area that obviously I had mentioned before. And just glancing at the time, I cannot believe we have already almost spent more than 20 minutes here. That's crazy. Oh man. Oh, and we also get Gokan's Sugar. Reduces posture damage taken for some time. Maizen monks are well versed in the art of killing shinobi, an undertaking that demands a body with an unshakable core. Yes. It's gonna be great, and before we head back, let's go and take care of this stuff too. Oh boy.
おう、 ここを開けやがれ。こそこそと隠れてんのは分かってんだ。おとなしく投降しないと痛い目見るぞ。聞こえてんのか？ああ。
Can I ask you something? Has that actually ever worked out for you? And what are you doing to help appease this situation? Nothing. You're doing a great job signaling to your friends that you're dying, and the other one just ran away. Perfect. Well, luckily for us, we have a grappling hook, and we can just go ahead and explore this haven for these poor townsfolk.
誰ですか？
族ではない。
あなたは若様の。あ、よかった。忍び殿、族どもの目的は若様です。あやつらはすでに竹林坂上にいたり、お屋敷に火をかけています。若様の脱出も叶わなかったご様子。お願いです、忍び殿。若様をお救いください。これをあなたに託します。
Oh no. And she entrusted us with antidote powder, which heals poison. Magnetite deposits are found in the sunken valley, but the place is dangerously toxic. Antidote powder is essential for anyone attempting to mine the ore. Also, I like how in between the words temporarily and increases, there's an extra space there for some reason.
どうかお役立てを。
承知。
Absolutely. Now, others might not necessarily be as kind, for as we know, this place is under siege because all of the young samurai have left to fight a battle, and the bandits have capitalized on that fact.
どうか動かないでください。傷に触ります。
いや、行かねばならぬ。族どもの中に忍びなりの僧兵が混ざっている。あれは手だれよ。どうしても私が行かねば。
無理です。この傷ではとても。
In their absence, the older warriors have had to step in and help defend the estate, and unfortunately, many have been fallen, some of which are not very happy to see us.
お主、若様の忍びじゃな。
ああ。
肝心な時におらぬとんだ役立たずめ。いや、もしやお主賊を手引いたのではあるまいな。さもなくばこの平田屋敷がこうもあっけなく落ちようものか。そうよ、そうに違いないわ。いねえ、裏切り者はいねえ。
Well, it's nice to know that I am not remotely welcome here, but we already got the shinobi axe, so I suppose I shouldn't be too upset. This is kind of where we just came in, and the game did a pretty good job of sort of corralling us here. I just don't think there are too many other secrets to be found in this little area. I did expect there to be more, but it's fine if not. Not every little spot needs to reward the player for exploration. However, there is one last character we should deal with. And by God, I would recognize those red bands anywhere. Anayama, you son of a bitch. It's you.
よう旦那、あんたも火事場泥棒ですかい？旦那は見たとこ忍びですかね。何か探し物でも？まあ何にせよ、ここはあっしが先に見つけた場所でさ。よそを漁ってください。ああ、そういえばどっかの崖上に三重の塔が見えやしたぜ。あんだけご立派な塔だ。きっと中にはお宝がしまわれてるに違いねえ。あっしならそう思いやすね。
Again, the man makes yet another allusion to another shinobi tool that we can find, and from where we spawned in, you could actually see that 3-story pagoda, which is kind of cool. For right now, we'll go and head to this unfortunately destroyed bamboo area and pick up another bundled Jizo statue. Oh man, we're definitely gonna want that. You can only hold one at any given moment, but it's still so helpful and very good to have in a very tight spot. Well, I think we should probably go and end things off. That other guy isn't coming here, and the enemies we're about to face are going to be so much more annoying if we don't have any more tools. So, let's go back to the dilapidated temple. And it feels good to be back, and we have some samurai training for the Mikiri counter, which we could probably check out. For now, Emma.
狼殿、よく参られました。
As always, so am I.
白いあざは生まれつきではない。ならば、流飲を受けた者に現れるということか、あるいは兆しか。
A symptom of what exactly?
また。
No idea, but I'm sure we'll find out. And I think the sculptor might have a little bit of explaining to do. Sir?
戻ったか。
あれは夢なのか、それとも誠にあったことなのか。
さてな、夢かうつつか、わしにも定かなことはわからん。一つ言えるのは、仏様はお前さんの古い記憶を起こしてくださっているだけじゃ。お前さんがどう思い、どう覚えていたか、すべてはそれ次第じゃ。
見るものすべてが正しく起こったことかはわからぬ。
そういうことじゃ。
Ah, very interesting. Now, don't let this come as a surprise, but we've got some incredible new tools at our disposal. The flame vent and the loaded axe.
その忍び義手、随分と腕に馴染んできたようじゃな。お前さん、これを取っておきな。
He has now given us the prosthetic esoteric text, which will now open up a skill tree for our prosthetic tools.
これは
お前さんの牙でどう噛み殺すか、それが書いてある。要は、忍び義手を使った戦いの術じゃな。
わかった。
まったく、義手の忍び技など、もはや無用と思っておったが、わからんものよな。
Doesn't exactly come as a surprise to me. Did you have anything else to talk about?
わしが掘る仏は、どうやったって怒り顔だ。業深い者はそうなる。お前さんも、いつか掘ってみればわかるだろうさ。それで、何か用か。
That doesn't sound great to me. Are you Gehrman in disguise? Because if so, I'd like to know now. Please.
ではな、また、久しくらいなら貸してやろう。
Oh, what a kind thing to say to somebody, you know. So obviously to cycle between, you have to press Y, and it just looks kind of funny, just how he's just snapping a tune to his favorite pop song of the time. But there are mods that you can use to implement a like a weapon wheel that you can cycle through your combat arts as well as your tools, because 3 over the course of a single battle might not be the most lucrative for you. So we'll go ahead and have these equipped for the time being, and let's just take a quick look here at our new skill tree for prosthetic arts. So the chasing slice is good because with certain tools you will be able to follow up with a slash after you use them, increasing, you know, the distance between you two. Also, we have the grappling hook attack, which might actually be exactly what we need. I was gonna save for a little bit because over here we can also get the run and slide, which allows one to slide into a crouch position while sprinting, which is something I find myself doing, and also suppressing your presence even further. There are a couple of other abilities beyond here that I am looking for, but maybe for this point, let's grab the grappling hook attack and then start saving up for Emma's medicine, an increase in potency. This is going to be so much better for our gourds, and I think we need it, to be completely honest. So yeah, that is essentially everything here, and without going over, the videos so far have been close to 40 minutes. Let's go and learn exactly what the Makiri counter is all about, just to really put a nice little bow on this adventure.
それがしを使い、刀の修練を積むがいい。
Alright, let's do it. To the Makiri counter we go.
力ば参る。
A shinobi can perceive incoming thrust attacks and counter them by stepping on the enemy blade. This is hopefully going to work out for us, because you can also use it with the sword. Just anything that thrusts, and you can just absolutely punish the hell out of them. The timing is really generous too, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. You see, I was so early there, and yet, didn't even matter.
さすがだな、そこもと。
Thank you, Hanbei. I truly appreciate it.
この社には行き場を失った者が集うようだ。現にそれがしもここにおる。だからかの。そこの賽銭箱にも時折。
I think we did already listen to that.
そこ。
Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and having started and ended here in the last episode and this one, next time we might end up finishing most of the Harada estate. There's a pretty hard boss at the end, which you don't have to do immediately, and I think that's the intent, is for you to come back a little bit later, but we will be doing another one whose name has been alluded to us already. Thank you all so much for joining me here in Sekiro, and I hope to see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.